Yo, are we live right now? Let's see. Let's check. Can everybody hear me? Just comment if you can hear me, if the audio sound good. I think they do sound good. I'm seeing a lot of familiar names in the chat, man. Can everybody? Oh, what's up, Kaz? We got Casual the toy collector in the house. Dude Dog Reviews is in the house. I already seen Blake, Not Top Goon is in the house. Oh man, we got a lot of nice names in Hal Jordan. Figure Collective. Man, we got quite a few people in the house. The Death Skull. Oh man, Jester is back in the house. Yeah, we got quite a few people in the house. And tonight I know I put drama and stuff like that, but this is all taken very lighthearted, like very lighthearted. Roll Keeper is here. What's up, man? Robert's Infinite Realms. Hey Ninja, Toxic Crusaders in the house. Where's I know, man. I need Laser Pants' soundboard skills, man, because I don't got them. I don't even have my soundboard on tonight. I'm going in without no soundboard. But we got quite a few people in the house. I just want to give it a quick second. I hope everybody had a really good Thanksgiving. Like, I hope everybody's Thanksgiving was chill, was peaceful, no drama. Mine's was definitely chill. I mean, people tried to insert drama, and we'll talk about that. People tried to insert drama into my Thanksgiving. But for the most part, it was totally chill, man. Like, I don't have any complaints. I hope nothing bad happened to anybody over the holiday weekend and Black Friday, and Crystal and Freddie is in the house. What is going on, man? So many names. I'm just letting it stack up for a quick second before we get into tonight's discussion. But guys, we reached 20K, which I am super appreciative for, super happy for. It came way sooner than I thought that it would, but we reached 20K over the holiday, and I am just super appreciative and super thankful. That's why people couldn't get under my skin. Like, nothing is getting under my skin, bro. Like, I literally just laugh and keep it lighthearted, man. But we reached 20K, so not this live, because I actually want to get this stuff together. The next time we go live, I am doing a giveaway. The next time we go live, just a 20K giveaway. Yeah, I'll probably do two, to be honest, and then I'll do another two for my private channel members. And I'm gonna be careful with how I word things, because this is the public live. You know what I'm saying? This is the public live, so I gotta be careful with how I word things. I don't have to worry so much with how I word things for the private live for all of my channel members. Link is in the video, or one of the mods will put the link. If you want to become a channel member, the link will be in the chat or in the description to this video. I got Unk in the house. I seen Unk's name pop up real fast. I can't keep up with the chat, so sometimes I look over and I scan to see what names I see that are familiar real fast, and I just want to try to give people just a quick shout out. But yeah, man, well deserved 20K. Thank you for being a channel member, and thank you for being here, man. Make sure that you stay for the private video after this, because that's usually where things get a little bit more spicy. Here I try to be as PG-13 as possible, but still get the point across. I still try to get the point across here. I was at a convention in, I believe it was Massachusetts, and it was really good. Like, it was really chill. I can't lie, I missed the white potato. I feel like I kind of got spoiled, because he was with me at conventions. And I got spoiled at Joe Fest, and then I got spoiled at PowerCon because he was there. So now when I go to conventions and he's not there, it's low-key kind of sad. Like, I don't have nobody to laugh at my boots and laugh at my shoes and shit that I wear. It low-key makes me sad. Like, I want somebody to be there to make fun of me. Yeah, man. But so we reached 20K. I'm very happy about that. I had a really good weekend. I hope everybody in the chat had a peaceful ass weekend. Once again, channel members, please stay for the private. Please stay for the private live stream. So what's good, everybody? November, as everybody knows, is big for like Men's Mental Health Month. I don't really agree with the whole month, and oh, this is Black History Month. Bro, every day is Black History. Every day is Mental Health Day or Mental Health Month, like for women, for men, for everybody. But the point is, November was Men's Mental Health Month, and Analog Toys put out an amazing video. Like, I didn't even really see the need for me to do a Keep It Real video, because Analog Toys killed his. He did like an awareness video about like self-deletion and stuff. I'm being careful with how I word things, but if you know, you know. If you get it, you get it. But he made a really good, touching, meaningful video about that stuff. And basically everything he said, I couldn't say it better. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm not like I posted his video on my community tab, and it was just really good. Like, go check it out for anybody who has not. But that's one of the things that contributed to tonight's topic, as well as people clearly having too much time on their hands, trolls clearly having too much time on their hands over the holiday weekend. Like, it's a holiday. Like, I'm gonna get into all that, but it made me think about like, yo, no matter what people say about you, you guys gotta keep pushing through and you gotta ignore the noise. And everyone knows about my number one stalker. Like, at first I thought he was done, Kendra. I thought Kendra was done thinking about me, saving toys, adult toys to his phone for me. I thought he was done with that, but clearly he's not done. The guy's weird. Men's Mental Health Month. I even offered to pay for his therapy sessions. Obviously, he didn't do it because he never hit me up about it. So he didn't do it. I saved money. I didn't have to pay for his therapy. But that's my number one stalker is Kendra No Stacks. Everybody knows that. But it appears I have another stalker now, as he made about what, 3 videos now about me on his channel already. And I'm talking about Troll TV. The reason I'm saying Troll TV is because I'm tired of giving people free promotion. Like, I'm 100% tired of it. So I'm not trying to give anybody no type of free promotion. And that's why I'm saying Troll TV or Troll Fusion, whatever you want to call it. I like the term Troll TV, because I'm basically talking about him. He clipped one of my videos. I was live, and I can't even remember. I don't even know if it was my own personal live or if I was live with chat. I don't know who I was live with, but I clipped and I was talking about bullshit channels. And he tried to spin it like I was talking about everybody else's channel. But no, I was specifically talking about channels like his and Kendra's that use drama to get views. It's just my opinion. This is just my opinion. But channels like Troll TV and Kendra, they have to put people's name in the title, use a picture of them, and, you know, for it to be in their top 3 highest viewed videos of the week or the month or the last 2 months. They have to do that. So in my mind, the credentials for a bullshit channel, they fit those credentials. So it's like, oh, congratulations, you have a bullshit channel. I was specifically talking about those channels like his and Kendra's, not everybody else's. Nobody else really felt some type of way other than these guys. But in my mind, I was scratching my head because I'm like, bro, you're feeling some type of way during the holiday enough to dedicate time to me? Like, you should be with your family having a good time and chilling. Like, similar to how I was. Like, you should just be happy and good and chilling, not dedicating time to what some other guy said on YouTube about toys that you didn't agree with, or toy content creators. But you know what they say, if the shoe fits, wear it. And clearly the shoe fit for those guys, so they ran with it. I don't know, man. It's crazy to me when I think about how sensitive we're all supposed to be, adult collectors. But when I think about how sensitive some guys are, it is very crazy for me. So when I'm thinking about it, it's like, okay, it's Black Friday, Thanksgiving weekend. Like I said, you should be focused on family, friends, eating and having a good ass time. But what are these guys doing on a national holiday, posting and thinking about me? So like I said, clearly they thought that, you know, anything that I said really applied to them, but it really did. But the only thing that really confused me, or I'm not even gonna say confused, but it made me say, damn, like, I'll speak on it because I don't want that to be the case. Is Troll TV making it seem like I was just talking about everybody's channel. And that's what people have to do. It's kind of like we're all in a lunchroom. Imagine all of us collectors in a lunchroom having a good time, and you got to try to call out the entire lunchroom to fight your fight because you know you can't win that fight. So it's like you're going to try to include other people to take that shot because you know if you take that shot, it's not going to do nothing. And I'm just going to laugh and ignore it anyway. Like, guys, I really be having a good ass time. Like, if I think about in my mind how I be having a good ass time, there's a guy in the channel. His name is Just Incredible. he has a good ass time. Like, shout out to Just Incredible. Like, I love watching his content. I don't comment as much as I should, but I do that with everybody. I watch everybody's content and I always hit the like button. I just don't comment. Collect to Disconnect, Just Incredible, Robert's Infinite Realms. There's so many channels that I watch. I just sometimes I don't comment, but I always hit the like and add to the views just to help them out. But definitely shout out to Just Incredible. Awesome guy. But I really sat back because I'm like, yo, this is a national holiday. This is Thanksgiving. Everybody's supposed to be chill and having a good time. And these weird guys are thinking about me. But I'm like, okay, well, how can I spin this and like use this as an example of what not to do or how not to be or how not to act, especially during a national damn holiday. Now, I'm sure well, it wasn't Thanksgiving, it was Black Friday. It don't matter. You get it. Black Friday, Saturday, this is the holiday weekend. You should be with your family and friends, chilling, having a good time. I was at a convention chilling, having a good time. And I got to meet some amazing ass people during that convention. I got to meet, I believe his name was Braid Runner. He's a channel member, but yo, one of the nicest guys, one of the most caring guys I've ever met in my life, man. We had a really good conversation, coincidentally about dogs and animals. It's funny because Laser Pants, he on his private live, him and Chad, they spoke about cats for like an hour, and I watched the entire time they talked about cats because it was entertaining. But I had a conversation about dogs with one of my channel members, and it's always like I never said this publicly or out loud in general, but it's always like one of my worst fears, guys, that I'm gonna meet a channel member and they're gonna be a complete a-hole. Like, that's always one of my worst fears because it's so awkward to have to explain to them, like, yo, don't even be a channel member no more. Like, I don't need it, I don't want it. Like, I'm so scared to meet someone in person and they're really mean or rude or inconsiderate or just full of themselves. And so every channel member that I have met up until this point at any convention, I guess I've just been lucky and but I'm assuming with the type of community that I'm trying to build here, I don't really make that type of person or that type of behavior. I don't really welcome it. But I'm just really happy that it hasn't happened because I've seen it happen to other people and I've spoke with them, like other content creators, and they're like, yeah, this guy's like, he's an asshole. I had to let him know about, and I'm so worried about when that happens to me because it's like, bro, like I just want a community of logical, emotionally stable people. Like, that's all I'm trying to build. Like, I just want logic. I don't want anybody shilling for any company. I don't care what the company is. Like, it's fine to like your stuff, but I sit back and I'm like thinking about Kendra, my number one stalker, and then now Troll TV, my number two stalker. It's like they want me to give them free promotion or they want me to do another video. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, the videos are entertaining. Like, I'm not gonna lie, those videos are entertaining. But like, let's say Troll TV, I'm not dedicating a video to this man, especially during a national holiday. Like, think about this, guys. He literally, I don't know his situation. I'm not pretending that I know him personally, but I'm sure you had better things you could be doing. On top of the fact he looks like he got 10 to 15 years on me in age. I'm like, yo, there's probably something better you could be doing other than worrying about Articulated Ninja and how he hurt your feelings because the shoe fit. There's a million things you could be doing other than that. And it's like, it makes me, I brought up Just Incredible because Just Incredible, he made a video where he was talking about Talker Art and Boog and that entire situation. And he was talking about, he wonders how it can go from collecting like toys to fighting. Like, how does it make that transition? Because that's a big transition. You go from collecting to throwing hands. And he worded it really well. He said, for him personally, he don't ever see that happening. Even though, he cracks joke, he doesn't really attack anybody. He's a jokey guy. His impersonations are hilarious. He impersonated me, Uncle Tim. He impersonates everybody, and it's really good. But he said like he's been through some serious shit in his life, so that's why he's not gonna make other things so serious. Like, that was basically spark notes of his video, and I could not agree more. I couldn't, and it makes me feel like a lot of these guys like Troll TV and Kendra, they lack real world experience. And it's like, I don't know, bro. I'm just saying, but as a man, especially when you've been through some shit and you've seen some shit, and a lot of stuff becomes laughable. Like, you see stuff and like you just laugh at it. And that's what I tried to do. So when these guys take shit so seriously, Troll TV, Kendra, and channels like that. They know that they can't do anything to hurt me or my channel, so they try to rally people to their bullshit takes and their because it's inaccurate. And there were some people in the comments telling them, and it's crazy because the people that were defending me in their comments, I I didn't even recognize the names, so they weren't like channel members or nothing. Because then I'm like, okay, that's kind of expected. But some of these people, I guess they're just regular subscribers, 20K, so happy about that. But like, I appreciate it, but like, I don't want you guys going over attacking anybody or, commenting in the comments. These guys are so far gone that they're thinking about me during a national holiday, editing videos about me during a national holiday when they should be spending time with the people that they love, like their friends and their family. And it's sad. But that's when I seen that he did that, I'm like, oh no, I should definitely address that. I really don't care to address him, no. Like I don't care about him. Like, but I'm like, oh, I should address the fact. I should be more specific with what type of channels I was specifically talking about. So I was like, yeah, I should definitely address that. Let's get into some of these questions, these super chats. We just talking about drama and how just the bullshit that goes on. And we're toy tubers. Like, I don't even take myself that seriously. Like, we're toy tubers. It's never that serious. Let's get into some of this stuff right here. We got Gary Naveau in the house. What's up, bro? Let's go, best YouTuber. Yo, I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Thank you. And this man right here, leaving public comments that he thought I wouldn't notice. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate that so much, especially during the holidays because everybody's struggling. Like, people don't got it like that. So thank you, Blake. I appreciate that. But that does not change the fact that you're publicly commenting about an articulated ninja fight club. Don't do that, bro. Don't make that a thing. I tell everybody, do not make that a thing. Enough people look at it like I start shit in the community. I don't. The thing, like, I don't start shit, but I'll end shit. But I don't care to start shit because I'm just 9 out of 10 times I'm just happy with collecting. I'm happy with what's going on in my life, and I'm not sitting here making videos about these stalkers on holidays and shit. I'm spending time with my family, having a good time. Blake, do not start no shit. Don't start no shit, man. Happy weekend, Ninja. Thank you, man. I hope that your Thanksgiving was cool and chill. I got to make it out to Florida. I 100% got to make it out to Florida. Thank you, Blake. I appreciate that. Try not to talk any more shit for the rest of the night. No fight clubs. None. We got Autumn Rain. Thank you for the super chat. When you say troll TV, are you referring to the guy who keeps his other so successful YouTube a secret? Yes, I am. Yo, I thought I was the only one to notice that. And then when you go through the comments to the video, like, there's people saying, hey, can you tell people about this other so successful channel? Can you share it? You know what I'm saying? Can you prove that you have this other channel that's so successful? And he ignores their comments. Like, he'll answer above and below, but he'll ignore that one in the middle. I find it hilarious. But yes, that's what I'm speaking about. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm talking about that. That's who Troll TV is, the guy that hides his other so successful channel. And I'm not hating. Like, if he does, that is a beautiful thing. I'm glad that he has at least one successful channel. Like, that is great. We got Robert in the house. They both watching you live. And it's okay. Like, and it's okay. It's fine if they do. And that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of these guys lack real world experience. And like, Troll TV doesn't seem like it seems like he takes himself way too seriously, right? But it doesn't seem like he would ever like try to make anything physical. Like, where Kendra is slow enough to try to make something physical, and it wouldn't work out well for him. Like, but he's slow enough to try some dumb shit like that. This is the same guy. And this is how, when I tell you guys I don't take shit seriously and I laugh stuff off, I'm not joking. Like, Kendra kept on commenting, oh, you showed up to my convention in my city, in my town with 2 women. Who was I supposed to show up with? Security? The police? Like, who was I? So I told you I would be there. If you wanted to run down, you could run down. It's not that serious to me. But whatever you want to talk about in person, we could talk about. But I'm never worried or threatened because I know what I'm capable of. And it's not that serious. But it's like he couldn't wrap his head around the fact that I showed up with 2 women. Bro, I showed up with 2 women because I feel safe. Like, I don't feel threatened. I didn't need my brothers to come down. I didn't need my crew to come. Like, I was good. I was chilling. That's why I show up with 2 women. Like, I could have had a conversation with Kendra holding a newborn baby. Like, that's how comfortable and safe I feel in my skin. Like, I'm not worried about it. And a lot of these guys, they don't get it, man. And it's like, yo, like realistically, and Valor was the same way because Kendra was dumb enough to make threats. Like he threatened us about going to his convention in his city, in his town. And it's like Valor wasn't worried about. Valor was walking around by himself. He left the booth multiple times. He wasn't even at the booth when Kendra showed up because he was just walking around by himself. What do you think? People's gonna walk around with security? Like, you know what? I should put I don't know if Master Sun's here. Maybe he'll catch the replay. But I should give a security shirt to Master Sun. I should give a security shirt to Chad and Laser Pants because those are some pretty tall, big guys. Like I should just definitely give them a security shirt, and that'd be my security. Like, but it's like, yo, these guys, they take themselves way too seriously, and it makes me feel like they lack real world experience. So if they're watching right now, that's cool. I'm sure Troll TV's watching. I'll have another video on his channel. He'll dedicate more time and another video to me. I would not be surprised. But no, Troll TV, and I wasn't talking about everybody's channel. I was talking about yours. Yours and channels like yours. It's like, oh man. Shout out to RG. What's up, RG? We got RG in the house, man. Thank you for that super chat, Robert. You see, when you guys super chat, y'all get me rolling sometimes, and I go on for a minute, but it's all fun, man. What's up, RG, man? I appreciate you. We got another super chat from V Connolly. Man, I just sent your package out. It took me a minute to send out, but I know I sent it out late. My bad. But it should be getting to you shortly. Finishing up our weekly work dance party, then Samantha and I will be able to watch. No worries, man. I hope you catch the replay. Like you're having a good time. You're enjoying life. See, that's the type of shit that I implore more people to do. Enjoy life, have a good time. Don't get so butthurt, especially about things that supposedly don't apply to you. Like there's times I see YouTubers and they'll say some shit and I'm like, was he talking about me or was he not? Whatever. Like it doesn't apply to me. Like I don't feel like the shoe fits, and I walk off. But there's so many other content creators that like they take it so personally. It's probably because the shoe fits. Eric Alfred Abel with a member chat, man. Thank you for being a member. You deserve a better class of villain. Yo. That's what I'm saying. Yo, if low key, I think like Blake Tarpley would be the one to do it just for shits and giggles. But I feel like if one of my channel members, if you guys want to pretend to be like my master villain, like I'll go with it, man. Cause the level and the rank of villains that I'm getting, it's sad and it makes me look bad. So that's a lot of the reason why I don't entertain it. Cause I'm like, you are equal to what you entertain. And the Kendra videos were fun. Like they were fun to do, but they're not ranked in my top. They're not even ranked in my top 50 videos, guys. Like if you go back and you look at my top 50 videos as far as views are concerned, they're not even in there. There's no personal hit pieces. But like I said, but when you look at Troll TV or Kendra, or if you look at Troll TV's YouTube account, I'm looking at it because the numbers don't lie. And I'm like, oh, in the last 2 months, he uploaded like 20 videos or a little bit more. This is just ballparking. And I'm like, okay, his top viewed videos either have my name in the title, and then there's another one that has like Retro's name in the title. But this is my point, is that's what they have to do. They have to put people's names in the title. And anytime I did that, anytime I put someone else's name in the title, Boog, Talker Art, it doesn't matter. Those videos don't even rank in my top 50. Literally, guys, numbers don't lie. You can go check my channel. They don't even rank in my top 50. Like I'm not doing it for views. There's other videos that I can make. Like the kit bashing episodes, there's other videos that will guarantee me views that I can make. But sometimes I just want to share my opinion on shit. Like I really just be wanting to share my opinion on shit. But Eric, that is such a good damn thank you for noticing that, man. I do deserve a better type of villain. I do, man. And the thing is, I don't want someone like the white potato to become my villain because I love him so much. Otherwise I would try to like force him to be my villain, but I really don't want to. I don't want to do it. Oh man, we got Dracula's Drip just became a channel member, man. Hold up, y'all know what we got to do for channel members. Thank you, man. Thank you for becoming a channel member. I appreciate it. Make sure that you stay for the private live. That'll be right after this, 10 minutes after this. I'm going live for all of my private members where we get a little bit more quote unquote toxic over there, or whatever you want to say. But shout out to Dracula's Drip. It's funny because my girl, she's been watching the Castlevania series on Netflix recently, and like she's been binging it. So the name Dracula, or just reading it, hearing it, I've been hearing a lot of that lately because she's been watching that series, man. Thank you for becoming a channel member. I really appreciate that. This guy is in the building. Said Just Incredible is toxic. That's why I like his channel. No, he's not. Guys, y'all gotta go check him out. Y'all gotta go check him out. Just Incredible is not toxic. That is him being dramatic, trying to start some shit. His channel is entertaining. He doesn't do editing. Like, he's not big on editing. He's not big on none of that stuff. So, but it's his personality. His personality is very entertaining. He tries to keep it as real as YouTube will allow him, as most of us do nowadays, because YouTube, there's trigger words that if you say a certain word, your video automatically gets demonetized nowadays. Like, it's just not good. But Just Incredible is not toxic, man. Stop with the lies, man. He's awesome. Oh, we got Not Top Goon in the house with the $5. Thank you, man. That Geek Fart TV fella went from treating you like Voldemort to clip chimping something you said on the stream and made a 3-minute. That is so. That's what I'm saying. But it's also the time that he did it. That's what's alarming. Because it's like, bro, why are you not with your family? Why are you not having a good time? Why are you stopping to do this bullshit with your bullshit channel? Like, why are you doing this? But like I said, I think he took it personally because the shoe fit, because nobody else took it personally. None of my close friends, and they don't take shit personally because they know it's not about them. They know it's not for them. And even when I did the example where I was like, oh yeah, the leg moves, the hand moves, and yes, I'm talking about low effort channels, especially the ones that make hit pieces and talk shit about other channels. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that is the definition to me is of a bullshit channel. On top of like shilling and a whole bunch of other stuff you could do, right? But when you have low effort, it looks like you're just rushing through the video. It don't even look like the content creator cares about the content. I don't know why he expects other people to care about the content. But when you have low effort, you're using people's name in the title, you're using pictures of them, and that's what you have to do to gain views or garner views. If any of those types of videos are in your top 3 videos, it's just like, bro, congratulations, you got a bullshit channel. Like, a lot of people give Emily from the Hasbro team, a lot of people give her slack because of her weight. I just don't comment on it. But there are people that like will use her in thumbnails and stuff like that, and I'm not with that. Like, I don't really do that. I'm not some people I'm cool with that do it, and I know that they're just poking fun, and that's fine. But there are some channels out there that just do it continuously. And I'm like, dude, man, that is the first red flag of like your channel not bringing really good content to the table. Because if that's the type of stuff you got to do, like, and I don't want to attack her. I'm like, she's just a big girl trying to do her job at Hasbro, and it's like, bro, like, not to mention I also like curvy women. But I'm just like, dude, like, if that's what you have to do to get views, if you have to use people's names and put them in a picture, when I think the 2 videos I did on the Hasbro interviews, with Boog, I think I use like emojis to cover their face or whatever, because everybody knows who it is. But I just don't want to use specifically them in the thumbnail or the picture. Same with Kendra. I mean, I got Kendra's pictures, and it's like I could have definitely used an actual picture of him on my thumbnail, but I chose not to. I'm the reason why he decided to do a face reveal on his channel. It's like, the guy's so slow. Like, he's so slow. It's like he has amnesia. He says one thing 1 minute, and then a week later he goes right back. He was like, oh, I'm done beefing. I'm gonna focus on being a dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna focus on my family. So I stopped talking shit. Like, I even stopped calling him Kendra. Because he said he was going to focus on his family. He said he was going to. So I'm like, yo, you know what? More power to you. If that's what you're going to do, I'm leaving it alone. And then, of course, when he sees someone else like Troll TV take a shot, he's like, oh, man, this is my chance to get ninja. No, it's not, man. It's your chance to get embarrassed again. Like, that's all it would wind up being. But it really makes me sit back, and I'm like, why are these toy tubers why do they take this shit so seriously? Why do they take their life so seriously? I take my channel seriously, sure. I take what I'm trying to build on my channel seriously, sure. But for me to take another man's opinion so seriously, especially if I feel like the shoe doesn't fit or whatever, and I'm not gonna try to you know what? I tried to rally around people when Hasbro charged a shitty ass price for a car. That's worth rallying people behind. I'm not trying to rally people around someone that I don't like on YouTube. Like that is some sad shit as a man. Like to do that. Like I'm not trying to rally people around. It's like, oh, I either like this person, don't like them. If I want to share my opinion on them, I share my opinion on them. But then I just keep it moving. And one of Kendra's biggest points, guys, is like, oh well, Ninja talks about things that doesn't concern him, like Boog and Talk Art. Bro, I'm cool with Talk Art. Like I have multiple personal experiences with Talk Art. He's not a assist. I can't even say the word because YouTube's gonna flag this, but that's what I'm saying. Join the channel, be a part of the private video, because that's when I don't even care if YouTube demonetizes something on a private thing, because I'm not there to make money. Like my channel members, I'm there for the community and keep it real with them. But like I'm cool with Talk Art. Talk Art didn't care that I talked about it. He wanted me to talk about it. He wanted me to share my feelings on it. And sure, I might not be cool with Book. I don't hate him because I don't know him personally, so I don't pretend to know him personally. But I can talk about what I agree with or what I don't agree with that someone does on a public stage. So telling someone like, hey, don't talk about this. This doesn't concern you. You know how stupid that sounds? That's like, imagine if everybody said nobody's allowed to talk about Will and Jada. Well, I would say Will and Jada should make sure that they keep certain things in the bedroom then. I'm like, not get on live or get on these public platforms and embarrass or make an ass out of yourself. Will and Jada should keep shit behind closed doors. Guys, I've had, and I'm not gonna say the names because they messaged me privately, meaning they wanted it to stay private. And I am a man of integrity, despite what Kendra may believe. But I've had debates. I don't even know if I want to call them debates. I would say I've had disagreements with some of the biggest content creators in the toy community out there. Like guys that are well over past 100K easily. They messaged me privately. They sent me a link and we had a talk. This has happened at least 3 times with 3 different big content creators. They know who they are, so they're not going to deny this. But they messaged me privately, meaning they wanted to talk to me about something privately that either they disagreed with or, they wanted my views on it. I'm not going to say their names because they messaged me privately, so I'm not going to speak on that. We handled the matters privately. And if they're not going to bring it up publicly, why would I bring it up publicly? That's just some foul shit to do, honestly, if you ask me, especially if I feel like during that debate or that topic that we were talking about, especially if I feel like I won that argument or I won that debate. Or it's already not a good look for them because they're contacting a content creator that is at the time less than 20K. Dude, you're like hundreds of thousands. Why are you contacting me? Why are you worried about what I'm saying or doing? But they contacted me. We handled certain things behind closed doors, and I don't speak about it. But it kills me when people are like, oh, well, don't talk about Boog or don't talk about... Bro, if they doing some shit publicly, they stepping on stage publicly for the people to see, then that means you don't care about the people's opinion. It's fine. I would never tell someone that I'm talking about, or I would never tell someone to not bring up something that I said during a public video. But if it's something that I said in the bedroom, how would they even know? Certain things are private. You keep the shit in the bedroom. Like how would they even know? And that kills me when I see people be like, oh yeah, well, it's nobody's business what happened between, Talk Art and Boog. And what are you talking about? The shit was public video. What do you mean it's nobody? Like I said, you sound just as silly as someone saying no one should talk about Will and Jada. Well, then Jada should stop being an idiot and start keeping more things in the bedroom. Same for Will. I'm like, they should do a better job at keeping things private. I keep a ton of things private. But it all depends because there's varying levels to everything. It all depends what those things are. How was that conversation handled? Was it handled publicly? Was it handled privately? It just depends. So unless those big content creators, unless they bring it up one day like, oh yeah, I got into it with Ninja behind the scenes and this, that, and the third, and I'm never going to bring it up. And it would be more beneficial for me to bring it up because I have a smaller channel. It would be more beneficial for me to show the screenshots. It would be more beneficial for me. But what a man of integrity wouldn't do that. Like, you have no morals of value. Like, bro, this guy hit me up privately because he wanted to have a discussion. I'm not going to air him out like that. But guys like Kendra and Troll TV, that integrity, things like that, I don't think those are things that those types of guys understand. Like I said, to make a video about someone during a national holiday when you should be having a good time, that shit is weird. Like you're weird, bro. Like where I come from, even if that was one of my friends, like if they have friends, and that kills me. It's like if you have friends, why aren't your friends telling you this? That was one thing that I thought about during Chardemis's campaign. I did not share my thoughts on Chardemis's Street Humans throughout the entire campaign because I didn't want to feel like I negatively affected it at all. I didn't share my thoughts, positive or negative, because I don't think the entire campaign was bad. Like I thought there were some good things about it, but then I also thought there were some very poor things about it. But I'm saying to myself, I'm like, even when I ran into Chardemus, I'm like, he was always with a group of people and stuff. I'm like, none of his close friends told him, hey, maybe you should include plain color pants and not just Naruto orange color pants. Like I sit back and I say to myself, damn, like Troll TV, Kendra, I'm not putting Chardemus in his boat. I just use that as an example as far as I was wondering why none of his friends really were hard on him. You know, when he went on the 3POA, they were asking him hard, valid questions. Why didn't none of his friends? When he went on Hella Dope Toys, and on Hella Dope Toys, they were making some really good points as far as, hey, I think you should do this. He got off of Hella Dope Toys and then implied those things. I'm like, how come his close friends or his family, like, how come they didn't, like, you know, give him those tough questions to make him realize certain things? And it's a similar circumstance with Kendra or Troll TV. It's like, dude, if Laser Pants hit me up on a national holiday and said, oh man, Ninja, I'm editing this video about this guy, this, that, and the third, bro, the first thing I'm doing, I'm saying, okay, like I can't wait to watch the video, right? But are you good? Like, are you sure you're good? Like, what's the kid doing? What's the missus doing? Like, where's everybody at? Like, are you good? That's someone I consider a friend. I'm like, of course, I'm gonna have his back, but at the same time, I'm not. I'm gonna question certain things. Like, I'm just not gonna have him out here like looking like an idiot. Like, and I wonder, like, when it comes to Troll TV and Kendra, I'm like, dude, where are these guys close friends? Like, where is their close circle that's supposed to be like, yo, bro, chill. Like, bro, don't say this, don't do this. I'm like, because we have them over on this side. Like, but it's like these guys don't have it. They just make asses out of themselves, and then I'm the bad guy when I address some shit. Like, and it's crazy. Like, it's wild. But it's the same thing with companies. Same exact thing with companies, man. Like the shit is really, really sad. But that is just for quick disclosure, that is my definition of a bullshit ass channel. Low effort, low energy. You use other people's names and stuff. It's clickbait. They wind up being some of your most viewed videos recently within the last month or two. If that's the type of stuff you have to do to garner some of the most views, congratulations. You got a bullshit channel. That's just how I feel though. That is just how I feel. That's my own definition of a bullshit channel, because there's tons of other good channels out there that don't do that stuff and they stay consistent with their views. I don't care if their views is 100. I don't care if their views is 50, 500, or 10,000. If someone's putting out positive content, staying consistent, that's not a bullshit channel. I didn't say like, oh yeah, look at the hands, look at how it moves. I didn't bring that up about those guys. I'm talking about the negative guys that basically just do really low effort bullshit stuff and it shows that all they really want is views, and that's exactly why they put out the type of content that they put out. Like, the shit is sad, but I am not dedicating an entire video to anybody anymore. Like, I'm not you know what, I should say not for a while, because I'm working on so many things. I have big things planned for the channel. I have big things planned for like just my brand in general. Like, I'm working on so much stuff that I sit back and I'm like, what are these guys doing? Especially if they're posting once or twice a week, like, you know, they're consistent. I'm like, why are they thinking about me? Like how Ninja hurt their feelings, or trying to rally people around the lunchroom to attack me. I'm like, bro, what are you doing with your life? Especially during a holiday. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I should get a Christmas special. Troll TV he's gonna drop a video about me on Christmas Day or New Year's Day, and it's just gonna be an every holiday thing, since, you know, they think about me so much when they should be thinking about their damn life and their family. You guys be getting me, y'all be getting me going on rants, literally on rants. But let's address some stuff. Cincinnati's 5-star barber. I need some Friday night toxicity. If Ryan was here, I could get him to play the sound. Yeah, you do, man. This ain't even being toxic. This is more of like, I'm genuinely wondering, like, how do these guys survive? Like, how do they survive? And how does one of them supposedly have a so successful channel? Like, making decisions like that, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, but it's like if you step on one roach, like five others pop up. That's always the way that it works. They remind me of like aliens, like the xenomorphs and stuff, like how they open up out of the egg and they jump out. You step on one and you kill one, and then another one's jumping out at you. And I think I don't feel like I made it. Like I don't feel like I'm big. A lot of my friends tell me that I do. My brother tells me that I am all the time, but I'm like, you're my brother. You're just being biased. I don't believe you. But I'm like, okay, this is what it's like. Like this is why those bigger channels they just don't address shit. They don't address shit. They don't respond to people because they have better things to do. And even when I think of the bigger channels, like I never talk shit about like let's say Robo. I'm like I think it sucks that Action Force isn't in his news videos, right? But I don't have nothing personal against the guy. Like I like his content outside of that. It just sucks that he doesn't report on Action Force. And I personally believe it's because of politics. So I'm like, okay, that sucks. But outside of that, I don't have no issue with the guy. Like, and he's not the Foosh. Like the Foosh is an entity of guys. So I try not to say I like the Foosh. I just be like, no, I like Robo. I like his videos. I like what he does. I think he, he what he does is good. He's good at what he does. So I'm like, if that's the type of guy or the type of content you want to watch, he's great at it. Like, but I don't sit here and attack other content creators usually unless they come for me or they do some dumb shit like that Chartemis Book and Talker Art interview unless they do some dumb shit like that publicly. And if it's public, anybody could they could have handled that shit behind the scenes. They chose not to for whatever reasons. Maybe Chartemis wanted, to highlight his second channel. There could be a million reasons why it wasn't handled privately. But all that matters is that the shit wasn't handled privately. And like I said, when something is handled privately, yo, I respect it. Like I respect it and I don't speak on it. And there's been so much shit that has been handled, discussions that have been had privately that I don't even speak on, act like they never happened. Cops pull up, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know nothing because the shit was handled privately, man. Privately. Brian Lacey, we have a new member, man. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate that. Yo, make sure you stay for the private live. It's if you can. If not, just catch the replay because now that you remember, I have a ton of videos for you to watch and catch up on your downtime. And then look at this. Look at this man. Ted Darklaw finally became a YouTube member. Bruh, come on, man. Come on. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if he has a membership set up because they're still growing. They're on a come up right now. They're working hard and I respect it. But I gotta see if they do this where I could become a member over there too. Thank you, man. I appreciate that so much. Welcome to the Ninja Clan. I appreciate that, man. I gotta go to helladopetoys.com. I just want to see what they have in stock. I watch Ryan's Black Friday video, so like a lot of times I live vicariously through that guy. So I seen what they had up on the Hella Dope Toys website. And I gotta go just to check, just to make sure nothing new, because they get a lot of NECA stuff in early at times, especially gargoyles. Shit sells out super fast. But thank you for becoming a member, man. I appreciate that. We got Largo's Lair in the house. What's up, man? One thing we can all agree on: fat bottom girls make the world go round. Much love and respect, Ninja. Yo, much love and respect to you, Largo's Lair. Once I have some free time, man, we got to do something together, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And he's spitting facts, man. Fat bottom. I never heard it worded like that. Fat bottom girls make the world go round. He's 100% right, man. Shout out to Largo's Lair. Using a membership chat. Special shout out to Toy Couples. How many Ninja members in Texas? Because I want people that are in similar areas to be able to meet up with each other and have a good time. And I told y'all that's what scares me, is running into some channel members that are low key a-holes or something like that. Like having to break the news to them to let them know, like, bro, don't become a channel member. Like just cancel it. Like I don't want you to be a channel member if you're acting like this. But how many members do we have in Texas? That would be good to know because we have quite a few members at this point. The channel is growing super fast and the memberships are growing super fast. So I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for using your membership chat. Appreciate that, Antonio. Let's see what else we got going on here. Ironic Bionic, member for 2 months, man. Thank you for using your chat. I appreciate that. Just like collecting figures, it is an escape from reality for me. I come here to YouTube to escape all the crap life throws my way. Toys and drama don't mix. They don't mix. Now, I agree with you. They don't mix. Sometimes there's drama in toys though, but that's not specific to just toys. That's in every niche, everything in life, whether you're part of the car community, the skateboarding community, the collecting quarters community, it doesn't matter. There's always going to be some type of drama, whatever. But especially when companies do dumb shit, like charge ridiculous ass prices. When I say, guys, my next video is going to be kind of big, but when I say ridiculous ass prices, I'm specifically talking about for figures like this. Ridiculous ass prices for certain. You guys see, I put it down in slow motion because I didn't want to break that shit. But there's always going to be drama, whether it's from the companies doing dumb shit or just trolls in a community that want to say and do dumb shit, or try to put you in a bad light. There's always going to be some type of drama, and it sucks because I think a lot of us do come here to escape from life's regular bullshit. I mean, if you're not doing that, then I would question, like, what are you doing here then? Like, because if you want the drama, there's tons of other places. Like, go watch Kim Kardashian or some shit, like shows or communities that just solely revolve around drama and poor choices. Like, go be a part of something like that. But I gotta agree with you, Ironic Bionic. Thank you for that. We got another new member. God damn. Sherwood, thank you, man. Make sure you stay for the private chat. It's going to be 10 minutes after this ends. There are some other stuff that I have starred that I want to speak on, but I wanted you guys to see this quick clip right here because I think it speaks volumes. Let me see. Thank you to my moderators for taking that off the thing, because sometimes I be messing up, man. But yo, guys, look at this clip. I think it explains a lot.
People start believing.
I don't give a shit what people say. I never did. I never do. I told you before the fight I was the shit, and I'm telling you right now I'm the shit. What people say does not matter to me, because whatever you do in life, good or bad, there's always going to be somebody. You know what I mean? So I don't.
Yo, like, I saw the clip. He didn't say nothing new. Connor's crazy. Sometimes he does things I agree with. Sometimes he does things that I disagree with. But that's life, right? You're never going to find someone that you're just always in agreement 100% of the time. But when he said that and I saw that clip, I was like, damn, that is so true. And it's like, there's always going to be someone out there that's going to try to take what you're saying out of context intentionally because they just don't like you, because they hate you, or they want to see you fall, or whatever the case is. There's always going to be people out there like that. It's like, so it doesn't matter whether what you're saying is good or bad, or just be yourself. Like, there was a quote someone once said to me, and it stuck with me for the rest of my life. They said, you could be a guy with no enemies and no critics. All you have to do is not say or do nothing at all. And I was like, damn, that shit really stuck with me. Like, and I'll say it again, you could be a guy with no critics and no enemies, but all you have to do is say and do nothing. Super simple. So it's like, no matter how big I get on YouTube, no matter what I say, someone's always going to try to clip it, take it out of context, and spin it or do some dumb shit. That's fine. Those people are not my people. Gregor said, like, oh, who cares what people say? And I'm sure he was talking about a specific type of person, right? But I would say, like, worry about what your people think. And when I say your people, I mean your community, even if it's your friends on YouTube. Whether you're a content creator, it could be your channel members. Those people value your content. They value your opinion enough to be there, like to pay a small monthly fee to see your content. Like, worry about what those people think. Worry about what your family thinks. Worry about what your friends think. Don't worry about what just random people think, because there's always, if a person doesn't even have your number to hit you up and to be able to call you and have a conversation with you, then it's like, hey, you don't know me well enough to have a real issue with me, because you don't know me. You don't know me, or you could just disagree with a few things that I said or did. That's fine, but it doesn't necessarily mean you hate me or you have an issue. Some guys don't distinguish that. I feel like a lot of people nowadays, they hear or they see something that someone else does, and if they don't agree with it or they don't like it, they automatically jump to hate. Oh, I hate that guy. Oh yeah, he's this, he's that. You don't know that guy. You don't know that guy. How do you hate someone that you don't even know? You might hate their take. You might hate what they said in that moment. But there might be a ton of other things that you agree with them on. But then when I see channels like Troll TV and Kendra's, it's like, bro, there's just some people. It's like, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in making peace. Not interested. I'm like, I could see them in person and not say nothing. If they don't say nothing to me, I won't say nothing to them. Totally fine. If they say something to me, I'll say it again. I'm not interested in making peace or being the person's friend, because based on what I see, the type of content that they post and where their mind frame is, I'm like, dude, I don't want to be affiliated with that. I don't want to be affiliated with the guy that needs to put use other people's names, minds, retro blasting, and put us in titles and I don't want to be affiliated with that. So that's a bullet that I'm dodging when I'm like, I don't want to make peace. I don't want to be associated or have a friendship with this guy. And that's me dodging a bullet because you're a damn bullet. Like, it's just like, nah, I'm good. And Kendra's a whole different story. Like, both bullshit channels, right? But Kendra's on an entirely different level of ignorance. Like, the guy literally said on camera, he had to see, when he was at Joe Fest, he had to see his friend walking around with his son to think about his family. What? What? Yo, you had to see someone else with their family to think about yours?
Shut your stupid ass up.
Yo, wild. Wild. These guys, yo, they're wild. I'm like, bro, I don't need to see nobody with nothing to know what I have to lose, to know what I'm willing to do, what I'm not willing to do. And that shit stays in my mind consistently. And that's a lot of the reasons why I just play it cool. I play it cool. And similar to how Justin Credible said, he's like, yeah, I'm not going to escalate nothing. I don't escalate nothing in person. It's like, okay, you woke up, you want to talk and we could talk, but my views are still going to be the same. I feel like you got a bullshit channel. Like that's just how I feel. You got a bullshit channel. Look at the type of stuff you post. Look at what you do to get views. Look at the things that you say. Look at how you try to rally people and dog whistle to get people behind on your opinion. And bro, it's one thing if you're doing it for a company. It's a totally other thing if you're thinking about another man on a national holiday. Two totally different things. And I would say, go back and look at my uploads because the numbers don't lie. I wasn't uploading anything about Hasbro on a national holiday or a holiday weekend, or I don't care. I don't care enough. Look at all the stuff that I have to appreciate. All my channel members, my brand, like everything is growing. People are happy. Like when I meet channel members in person at toy conventions or just subscribers in person, that shit is one of the best feelings in the world. Like in the world. And some of the guys, like, this has happened multiple times. I'll meet someone at a convention, right? They'll just say hi. They leave and they message me and they're like, hey, I didn't want to bother you. You seem busy, but I am a channel member. And don't do that. Don't do that. Tell me in person that you're a channel member. Tell me in person that you're a subscriber. Don't worry about if I'm busy. Don't worry about that shit. Who cares? Like, let me say thank you in person. Thank you for being a subscriber, or thank you for being a channel member, especially like, thank you for watching the videos that I bust my ass on. Look at this week alone. This week alone, my girl has slept in a bed. There's seven days in a week, right? She has slept in a bed by herself for maybe 4 or 5 of those nights because I'm editing. Because I come downstairs to the man cave and I'm like, I got work to do. I got a video to make. I got, I want to entertain people. I want to build connections with people. I'm like, I have to get this done. So it's like, okay, so you have to work to pay the bills, regular 9-to-5 job, and then you come home and then it's like, oh, I need to spend another 8 hours editing. And that's why bullshit channels, that's why they bother me, because they do the bare minimum. And I'm like, damn, I'm busting my ass, not doing the bare minimum. And you guys are just coasting, floating by, talking shit about other people on top of doing the bare minimum. You got a bullshit ass channel. Like, you're a bullshit ass content creator with a bullshit ass channel. That shit is sad. Like that, of course it gets under my skin. It's the same way, like, I don't even need to get into that, but of course something like that would get under my skin because you're watching somebody coast by when you just worked really, really hard. Really, I say all the time, I was born in the wrong body. Y'all know I love my thick ladies. I don't have no chicken legs, so if I was a girl, I'm pretty sure I'd be thick. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I have a nice body if I was a girl, but I was born in the wrong body because if I was born a girl, and I don't hate on women for this, but if I was a girl in the toy collecting community, posing and doing the videos that I'm doing and basically having all the same takes that I have now, but as a beautiful woman, oh my God, I would have been at 500K subscribers already. And all the guys, none of us get upset because we know that's how the world works. We know we have to earn our value. And a lot of the times women are just inherently born with value because she's a woman. It's like, you got to protect her. You got to, cherish her. But men have to work hard to gain their value. And why do you think there's more female models than male models and things like that? Like, this is just the way the world's set up. So I'm not hating, but I say it all the time, man. I wish Articulated Ninja, I don't know. I don't even know how to swap the name on that. I'm sure somebody else would do that. Konichi. Konichi. I think that's the name of a female ninja. Articulated Konoichi. Hey, look, I would be at 100K. That's my point. And of course, but I don't sit back and I don't hate on girls that I watch enter the toy collecting space. Like there was a girl with an eye patch. I think her name was like Collector's Crush or something. She had an eye patch. Bro, this girl was blowing up. And all she was doing was toy hunting videos. I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about. Comment in the chat if you do. It was a channel with like her and her boyfriend. And then she just disappeared. She disappeared off the face of the earth. Multiple people made videos about her. Like, hey, where did she go? I'm sure the only reason people were wondering where did she went because she was growing super fast. She would have been up there with D Amazing and Afush and Shardamis within a year or two. Like she was growing super, super fast because she was an attractive girl doing toy hunting videos and talking about action figure. And she was actually knowledgeable about some of the stuff she was talking about. Similar to like Laura Legends. I absolutely love Laura Legends. I love dinosaurs. And she's a pretty girl that also shows dinosaurs. I'm like, they go hand in hand. Like, I love Laura Legends' channel. She takes breaks and she goes MIA sometimes. Hey, whatever. But my point is, like, I get that, especially for certain genders, you can grow really fast. You can just coast by because of your looks. You don't have to bring much value. And I understand that. I'm not hating on that. But I will hate on a guy that's low value, low effort, low energy, using clickbait, using people's names and yeah, bro. I'm that shit is stupid. Like you got a bullshit ass channel. I won't say a girl has a bullshit ass channel because she's just using her womanly assets. I'm like, cool, man, do what you got to do. I would be doing it too. If I was a girl, I would have an OnlyFans. You guys wouldn't be channel members. There would be OnlyFans members. If I was a girl, I was born in the wrong body. I was, man. But when I see guys like Troll TV and Kendra, I'm like, yo, what are these guys smoking? Like, how did this make sense? And why didn't none of their friends actually come to them and be like, dude, this was a bad idea? Same thing. That's why I use Shardamis as an example. It's like, bro, like, don't just put out the Naruto colored pants. You should have plain ones too. Like, it's really common stuff. At least I would think so, man. We got Cosmic Gladiator, who is a channel member now. Thank you, man. Let's welcome him, Cosmic Gladiator, to the channel. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for being a channel member. We got Jeremy Anderson. Oh man. We got Jeremy Anderson as a channel member. That's what it is, man. You did not have to do that, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So clearly we're going to have quite a few new channel members because, oh man, Bionic just gifted 10 channel memberships, man. Thank you so much. Yo, I appreciate that. And like I was saying, a lot of this stemmed from November being Men's Mental Health Month. And I'm like, as far as, how could I say this? Self-deletion. I don't know if YouTube will flag me if I say self-deletion, but as far as self-deletion rates, especially over the holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas are some of the worst times. Some of the absolute worst times. And it's because I feel like, I might be tripping, but I feel like it's because a lot of people are forced to come to conclusions about their life, their family, or maybe their financial status because they're struggling just to get gifts for the people that they love. So it is a very, very easy time to be down. It is a very, very easy time to be hard on yourself, but do not make permanent decisions over what could be a temporary situation. Not saying all situations are temporary. I said what could be a very temporary situation and you could find a solution for. Unfortunately, a lot of people make permanent decisions in some temporary ass situations and it changes everything. Like, so Bionic, I appreciate that a lot, man, especially with the time of year that it is. People don't got it like that, man. So I definitely appreciate that. We got Duarte Studios in the house. Speak the truth. Yell loud. Facts, man. But Duarte is another one, man. He ain't worried about shit because he's been through some shit in real life. Like I've had conversations with some men that have really been through some stuff in real life. And they just, it can't be a coincidence that we just choose not to stress shit. Like no big deal. I'm definitely not dedicating a video during a holiday to another man unless it's positive. When D Amazing Cat died, bro, that was a positive video I made about him. Of course I used his name in the title. Of course I took a picture of, I don't know if it was Ichigo's face or whatever, but of course I did stuff like that but it was a positive video. I'm talking about negative videos. I'm like, why are you thinking about another man on a holiday weekend being, critical of another? Yo, bro, spend time with your family, spend time with your kids or your wife, and you don't even need to have, you could have a dog. Shit, I got a turtle. Like, spend time with your turtle. I got an articulated ninja turtle, literally. This guy is like, I think he's now over 24 years old. I got him when I was like 5 or 6 or something like that. They live forever. But it's like, bro, spend time with your turtle. Do anything other than worry about what another guy is doing during a time of appreciation. Like, that shit is strange, man. Oh, we got Rectangular in the house. Shout out to Rectangular, man. I'm kind of worried though, low key, that he's here because he's like low key like an FBI agent. I don't know how he gets the information that he does, but I don't want him doxing me or nothing like that because he knows stuff he's not supposed to know. That's my point. When you're on your deathbed, the last thing you will be thinking about is, I wish that I spent more time worrying about people on you. Worrying about what people on YouTube thought about me. Believe it or not, I think that there's some men nowadays with the quality of men that this culture and this society is producing. I think there are some that would actually think that, honestly. And I feel bad because it's like, go to therapy, get some help. I told Kendra I would be willing to pay for his therapy. He obviously did not want to do it. He's like, oh, I'm a family man. I'm worried about my family now. A week later, he's beefing with a punk with toys. I was like, what are you doing? Like, you was just all about your family. Now you're beefing with a punk with toys. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm like, I never really watched a lot of Punk's content. Like, I don't have an issue with the guy. If he got an issue with me, it's a one-way issue. But I'm like, from what I've seen of a punk with toys, his content is a million times better than Kendra's. So I'm like, this guy, he just doesn't learn. He doesn't learn. He doesn't get it. And he'll never understand why I showed up with 2 women, because I don't feel threatened at all. Shout out to Loud Convoy. That made me think about Loud Convoy. Loud Convoy, he said he doesn't agree with me using the term Kendra. That's what Lyle said. And I agree with why he doesn't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? Because it can look a certain type of way. Like, I'm saying he's less than because he's a woman. That's not what I'm saying. I love women, clearly. Whether they're action figures or the 2 that I have, I love women, right? What I mean by when I say he's Kendra, especially where I come from. Oh, we got Loud Convoy in the house. I seen him come up. So what I mean, and I explain this to Lyle, I'm like, I get where he's coming from, saying, hey, it can be a derogatory towards women 100%. But what I mean when I say it is, that's how much he threatens me. Because I feel like men and women are equal on almost all platforms. Like, they're equal in all areas, right? Except for mainly one, physically. I don't care what people say, how good science gets. Men and women are not equal physically. They're equal mentally. They're equal in every other way. You got the yin, you got the yang. They complete each other. They balance each other out, but not physically. So when I say Kendra, I'm basically saying that's how threatening I am to him. I mean, he is to me. I look at him like a woman. Like, he's as threatening to me as a woman is. That's no shade, no disrespect towards any woman, or, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not, maybe because I spent my life in the gym, I wouldn't be worried about getting in a ring with Ronda Rousey. I wouldn't be worried about it. Guys, I'm not saying I would win. Maybe I throw the fight. Maybe I'll let her touch me and hit me a few times that I shouldn't. Oh, I should say Gina Carano. I'm definitely throwing that fight. If it's Gina Carano, I'm throwing the fight. I'm going to try to wrestle on the ground, and I'm just going to throw the fight and hold her as long as I can. But I'm not saying I would win. I'm just saying even a professional female athlete, I'm not worried about it. I'm not gonna seriously look at her like she's such a big threat. I'm not doing it. So that's what I mean when I call him Kendra. It is not a slight towards women or the female gender in general. No, it's, bro, that's how threatening you are. You are a whole grown ass woman. Very ugly one at that, but you are a whole grown ass woman. Like, so that's what I mean by when I say it. Alex, man, what's up, man? Shout out to Alex. Eagles don't fly with pigeons. 100%. 100%. And the crazy thing is, like, there's some people you try to be friends with, or you try to befriend in the beginning, and then you realize, yo, this person is off. Like, this person they got some screws loose, and they're doing shit I don't agree with, and you could try to slowly distance yourself. I tried to slowly distance myself from Kendra. That clearly didn't work out too easily. But I'm like, there's a reason why he doesn't really have friends like that. Why nobody in the community really vouches for his character or nothing. Like, because if you really get to know him and you hear about some stuff that goes on behind the scenes, you're like, what? Acts casual. Like, and I became friends with Kendra and Casual the toy collector at the same damn time. I'm still cool with Casual. I see what Casual says. I see what he does behind the scenes, and he's a cool, chill guy. He don't got no issues. But that's another person that tried to befriend Ken, and look at how that worked. I like he can't like. It's just like, bro. It gets to a point where you feel bad, but then you stop feeling bad because you're like, no, this person is just an a-hole. Like they want to be. Like they don't want to change. They just want to be an a-hole, and it's like, hey, man, it is what it is. Suka using a member chat. Once you deal with a cornerstone moment of a permanent emotional shift, that trauma makes everything else that comes at you look like cakewalk. Yo, that is one of the most intellectual ways to describe a canon event. To describe a moment like that literally changes your perception on life and your emotional standing for the rest of your life. That is a really good way to word it. And I 100% have to agree. I've been through so many traumatic so-called moments that like, I laugh at shit. I laugh at shit and I don't worry about shit. A lot of these guys that I feel like portray this tough persona, especially when they get on stage and they make an ass out of themselves, like with the whole Shardamus interview, trying to keep the peace with Boog and Tor. I'm like, these guys, they get on stage and you can see which one out of the two really has the least experience. You can see which one out of the two actually really hasn't been punched in the face. You can see which one out of the two, like, bro, you ever had blood on your shoes that did not belong to you, but to someone else? Or did you ever have blood on your shoes that did belong to you? Because maybe, you don't win them all. Like, yo, I've been there, I've done that. But a lot of the guys in the tour community, you can see which ones have no real world experience like that. You can see which ones take shit way too seriously, get way too riled up, where it's like, there's only two options. Either you walk up to someone and you do something, or you just walk the other way and don't say or do nothing at all. 9 times out of 10, I take the walk the other way and don't do it because I don't care about these guys that much. I let people walk up to me. I don't walk up to them. I'm not worried about seeing nobody at a convention because I know personally I'm not walking up to nobody because I know how bad it could get. That's why I'm not walking up to nobody, because I know my temper and I know if they say or start doing something or make me feel threatened or make me feel some type of way in the moment, guys, I'm not the kid that waits to get hit first to hit first. That was never me. So I know to avoid certain things going down and to avoid things that are not going to be a good look on the toy community in general, I'm like, let me just politely opt out of the situation. I don't avoid them. When I was at Mythic Legions, like I'm standing right next to somebody that claimed they had an issue with me. Whether I seen it in the comments but I'm like, hey, he don't say nothing to me, I won't say nothing to him. We're adults. Everything is fine that way. You go your way, I go my way, everybody's happy. But it don't mean I'm not going to stand there. I'm not crossing the street for you I had to do that growing up as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm 10 years old, I had to cross the street because I'm like, damn, I just got jumped by these kids and they were always older than me. It was always teenagers or like, I'm like, yo, let me just cross the street because I ain't trying to walk through them to intentionally deal with some shit. I'm not crossing the street as an adult. You wildin'. Ain't nobody crossing the street over here. So I'll stand right there. I'll talk to people and it is what it is, man. Loud Convoy, what's up, man? The heck is going on? I must have missed something. Bro, you didn't miss nothing. You know why? Because you were enjoying the holiday with your loved ones. You didn't miss nothing. But there's some guys like Troll TV and Kendra and that is still thinking about me, saving adult toys, sex toys to their phone and stuff and making thumbnails. And there's guys like that out there that are still thinking about me during a national holiday when they should be enjoying time with their friends and their family. So I'm just speaking on them, especially Troll TV, because he's a new secret admirer of mine. You should go check out his channel and his videos. It's a bullshit channel, I'm going to be honest, but I'm sure you will find it entertaining because you're a guy of logic and reason. So it's a bullshit channel, but I'm sure, Liar, you'll find some shit entertaining or that'll give you a good laugh if you go check out his channel. But hit me up, DM me, man. I'll send it to you because like I said, I'm done giving free promotion. So that's why I'm not saying his channel. Those who are supposed to know. Troll TV, I could say Troll Fusion. I could say something like that. But those who know are supposed to know, and those who aren't, it's good, man. Like we should be happy. And honestly, I feel like content creators shouldn't even attack each other. I feel like we should only be attacking companies. And that sounds crazy because I love Valorverse. But at the top of the food chain of the biggest companies, Mattel, Hasbro, like we should be focused on getting companies like that. Not each other. And what one of us does, it reflects poorly on all of us. So that was another reason why I did not speak on Chartemis's crowdfunding. One, I try not to report on crowdfunding at all because, especially on Kickstarter, because they don't have to give you anything and you won't get a refund. Like if you look at the terms and the fine terms and agreement on Kickstarter, look at the print, bro. Like they don't have to deliver nothing and they can keep your money. And Kickstarter says, hey, it has nothing to do with me. You got to chase the creator. It's happened to me for the Crippet Toys. Those guys got me for over $100. They never delivered their army builders, nothing. Maybe a handful of people got refunds from them, but the majority, they they stole hundreds of thousands of dollars and got away with it because that's how Kickstarter works. So I try to avoid Kickstarter and promoting Kickstarters. It has to be something extremely, extremely nice for me to want to put my neck out on the line for a Kickstarter. Or it has to be something like, you know, I have to have some personal attachment to it. Maybe my friend is doing something like that, but I try not to promote it. But yeah, I didn't speak on Chartemis's Kickstarter, nothing like that, because it's like I don't want to have any type of negative effect on this period. You know why? Because what Chartemis does also represents me. Look at it like this, guys. What happens when I want to make a figure? And now I'm trying to talk to companies and they could laugh at me. They could be like, hey, the guy that has the biggest following, it was still hard for him. It was still trouble for him. It was still, and they'll just all put us in the same category. Bro, we're not all in the same category. My audience is not his audience. His content is not my content. But I do understand from an outside perspective, oh, one and all, they're all the same. I get that. I get that too. But that's another reason why, like, I didn't say nothing about Unparalleled Universe's Kickstarter either. I could have thought for one figure the shit was way too expensive and all, but I thought it was cool. I'm like, yo, it's cool that he's able to do this. Like, it's cool that he's able to do what he does. I don't have a problem with the guy, never had. I'm like, but I just stayed silent because I'm like, I don't want to positively affect, negatively affect. And if he was my friend, an actual friend, then I would have. Of course, I would have supported my friend. But I'm like, I don't know the guy. I don't have an issue with him. But I don't speak on stuff like that. But I do understand, hey, it represents all of us. One content creator will represent all of us. And that was one of my biggest issues when it came to Kendra, where I'm like, bro, how are you making colored people look throughout this debate? Because y'all know the type of language he was using, the stuff he was saying. I'm like, bro, there's not a lot of, whether we want to admit it or not, there's not a lot of, you know, colored people in this community, or especially ones that are making content, right? And how are you representing us as a whole by acting like this right now? You're an idiot. Like, just in short, you're an idiot. And it's not even a good look for me to be going back and forth with you or whatever. So that's why I was like, I'm not going to dedicate no time to that bullshit or that type of energy. I don't got time for it. And a part of me will always feel bad for these guys because I feel like they're lacking something, man. They're lacking friends. They're lacking a good family. They're lacking something.
He ain't lying.
And I don't know, man. It's sad. It's low key sad. At the same time, I'm like, oh, I could make an entire video about this. I'm like, bro, I'm just going to laugh about it with the people on live because that's all it's really worth as far as my time. That's literally all that it is worth. Let's see what we got going on here. Not Top going in the house. He said, I just found out how to do these member chats. I feel like a lot of these small drama situations could be solved through a simple. They have. Believe it. Like I said, there's a lot of conversations that have happened behind the scenes. And it was because this creator, he messaged me. He messaged me and he's like, hey, man, you said something. And I just wanted to know if it applied to me. Like, I don't have an issue with you. I just want to make sure that we're good. Or there's been tons of creators that are mature enough to do stuff like that. Like, and I'm saying that if you feel like the shoe fits or whatever, you feel like, sure, send a DM, you know what I'm saying? Like, send a message. I've live streamed with other big content creators and we've had a live stream discussion, obviously, because we couldn't be face to face, and over the phone, you can't really see someone's, you know, facial expressions and stuff like that. But a lot of stuff has been avoided from just having private conversations. But if someone wants to do something on a public stage, bro, you ask for that attention. So you about to get that attention. Whether that attention is you getting embarrassed, getting an ass whooping, or people agreeing with you, people disagreeing with you, you ask for that attention. So that's what you're going to get. But yeah, a lot of it, that's just good communication. A lot of it can be solved and fixed with some good communication. But that don't happen. That good communication is hard to find, especially in this. I noticed in this community, as far as collecting is concerned. I hate the word community, man. In this genre or niche as far as collecting is concerned, I notice a lot of people do lack a certain level of social skills. It's like if you want to see how much social skills are lacking, just just go watch one of Kendra's videos. You can see how bad socially some of these guys are.
He ain't lying.
Um, Shout out to Not Top Goon. We got Tim Laser, aka Garrison Calvary. Because of that, don't change that picture. If you change that picture, I'm not gonna remember that it's Garrison. But I love those Garrison figures. Top 2 army builders in all of Action Force for me. Ninja is so cool that I came up to him at Legion Con, told him I was a fan, and he asked to take a pic with me. Laugh out loud. And Duarte took it. Yes, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Because especially fans who like once he let me know he was Garrison Calvary, it was like, yo, that's a name that is consistently popping up on my channel. And if I ever do a collage of people that support my channel and I would want to have a picture of you in it, like, let me take a picture with you. Like, just in case I ever want to use it as content, do a collage of the people that have been around or that are around and support me. 100%, man. Shout out to Tim, aka I should just say Garrison Calvary. Crazy Sith just became a channel member. I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel, man. You'll notice we don't really do things. I don't want to say on my channel. I'll say on this side. We don't really do things on this side the way a lot of other content creators that came before me do things. And I could act like, oh, it bothers me, like the way that they did things, because technically the way that content creators that came before me, or were running stuff 5-10 years ago, whatever, like they set things up to be the way that they are now, and it sucks. It absolutely sucks. This is for any content creator that was around 5-10 years ago that's big. I don't care who, like whoever you want to say, whoever you want to name. If they would have had more standards then, content creators now would be more respected. If they said no to certain companies and certain terms and certain agreements then, content creators now would be more respected. But now companies look at me like I'm crazy when I'm like, they'll message me, got a message this week. Hey, we're going to send you out a figure for you to do a video on. Can we have your address? No, you can't. You're just gonna send me a random figure. How you even know I'm gonna like it? I don't want that shit. Like, how do you know? But that's the way it was set up before me. Just like companies laugh, where it's like they're not gonna pay. Yo, if every content creator stopped posting and stopped doing marketing for these companies, a lot would change. Like if we just stop doing free promotion and free marketing and stop acting like, everything they do is great, and a lot would change if we stop posting on Instagram, stop posting on YouTube, and then it'll be like other industries, like makeup, where they reach out to a content creator that does makeup and they're like, hey, what are your rates? Bro, if you guys don't know, none of these toy companies reach out and they say, what are your rates? You know why? Because they never had to say, what are your rates? Because when I say no, the guy standing next to me, like Troll TV, he'll say yes. Kendra say yes, and they'll pretend maybe they won't, but that's a bad example because those are bullshit channels. But other channels of more quality, they'll say yes with no terms and agreements, or they'll succumb to any of those types of things. And it's like, bro, you're messing it up for all of us. Like, you and your low standards mess it up for all of us, because I look crazy when I'm like, hey, what are your rates? What are you willing to pay me? Or what are you willing to send me? Because just sending me one product, what does that do for me? Like, it takes me 7 to 8 hours to make a video. I get why they don't value my time, but shit, I gotta value my time, even if they don't want to value my time. But the content creators before me messed it all up, especially the content creators that got like figures from Hasbro. I'm like, bro, this is a $20 figure. You're sending me a random $20 figure that I don't even get to pick, and then you're telling me I gotta send it back to you? Oh shit. Oh my God. Like, that is the worst of the, I'm like, oh hell no. Never, never, never. That is wild, man. We got Ramen Toys in the house. When Articulated Ninja Reviews mention bullshit channels, it is exactly, in my opinion, one of those times. He's saying something. Give me a second. He's saying something about those channels, but not exactly the meaning of bullshit. 100%. Oh man, it's just certain people don't get it. Or like I said, like Troll TV, they're gonna try to spin it to be on their narrative. And no, I'm talking about those negative channels that clickbait, use names and titles, has low quality, low effort, and I'm talking about those channels. Those are the bullshit ass channels, man, without a doubt. Shout out to Ramen Toys in the house. I'm hoping to have some Ramen Toys content on the channel pretty soon, man. Blake Tarpley, man. If I see Ninja at a con and he's talking to others, I'm just gonna come up behind him with a big old hug from behind. I guarantee you, I'm not saying I would be opposed to that, but I guarantee you, you won't be able to sneak up behind me. A lot of the times, because of my trauma and shit, like a lot of the times, I try to have my back like facing a wall or facing a table. So like my back is closed off, so someone just can't walk up behind me. But you might catch me just walking around. So yeah, you might be able to do it. Like if you stalk me from the corners, you might be able to just catch me when I'm just walking around or whatever. Yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah, you might be able to do it, man. Um, Amazing Bro says, "Hey Ninja, it's finally time that I came here. Every time you stream, I got work. It's a thank you for being able to make it out. I like that. I like that picture too, man. Shout out to Amazing Bro. You find being a part of the replay crew. That shit is not bad either. But if anybody got any last stuff to talk about, because I've been venting for a while, guys, talking about these quote unquote bullshit ass channels, because that's exactly what they are, bullshit ass channels. This shit is sad, man. So I want to wrap up. We already been here for an hour. I wanted to keep it around the hour and a half mark. Make it short, sweet, and simple. But if anybody got any last minute questions or anything like that, and if you are a channel member, please stay for the private chat, because I address every single question. If it's a question, a lot of the times the community just winds up talking to each other, like, because all the channel members get along. So these guys be talking to each other while I'm just sitting there. They ignore me. But if they do got a question, I always try to answer it. But just when it comes to, I don't know, man, when it comes to these actual bullshit ass channels, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. And I try not to be bitter about the stuff that content creators did before me, because that's out of my control, right? Like whether they had standards or whatever, and that stuff is out of my control. So I try to not be bitter about that stuff, but it sucks because it affects me and content creators now, and 100%, like majority of us are doing all the marketing work for these companies in general. Guys, imagine if people stopped reviewing Marvel Legends, how bad would that line tank? Even good lines like Classified, nobody's posting on Instagram, but people are always, and I get it, you want to review or talk about a figure that makes you excited, but when you get contacted by a company to do some marketing for them, because that's exactly what it is, have some standards. Make sure that you're actually winning outside of being able to say, hey, I got a free toy. That's what majority of content creators are happy with, saying, hey, I got a free toy. And the Hasbro shit was crazy because they had to send it back, so they didn't even get a free toy. But I'm like, that's usually how it goes down. Oh, we got a channel member. Gary Navoa became a channel member. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being a channel member. Find my figures, just so you all know, we have trolls in the chat saying some disgusting things. They've even created a fake ninja page. Please ignore. Yo, look at how deep it gets. Look at how deep it gets. That shit is sad. That shit is so sad. But I would be upset too if I was getting flamed on live and shit. And like, yo, when you think about it, or you think about how entertaining those Kendra videos were or whatever, that shit is sad. Like, imagine being the person just having to sit there and watch your ass get dragged up and down the block with logic and reason and some good ass points. That shit is scary. Like, that shit is so sad. But it's like, I at the same time, I understand why they're mad. A lot of the times, these are men that don't want to see things outside of their own worldview. Period. Even content creators that have done things that, like, we can use Boog as an example. He's done things that I agree with, and then he's done things that I absolutely don't like and I don't agree with. I am not gonna sit here. I hate the guy. I wish, make fake pages, do stuff. Bro, I'm not doing that, bro. I'll speak on the dumb shit or whatever I thought was dumb shit, and then I'll just keep it moving. It's not that deep to me. And I'm never worried about who I see at a comment. I'm never worried about none of that. None of that shit. I have no reason to be worried about it because I've been through some real shit in life. I know what certain things are like, and my spidey sense does not go off at a toy convention. That's the last place one of these tough content creators walking up to me, bro, you can't even trigger my spidey sense, bro. Like, I'm like, oh shit, like I didn't even know you was there. Like, my bad, man. Like, I didn't even see you there. Now what do you want to say? Like, how do you want to hate me today? Like, that's how it works out, man. Shout out to Robert's Infinite Realms. If you guys have not watched this, I gotta post this video on my community tab. I think I did actually, but I gotta make sure that I did. Dude, I did put your name on my video for viewing, but don't tell anybody. Yo, and that's another reason I'm like, I'm not even gonna address troll ass TV because Robert killed him. Robert killed him just using logic and it was some witty ass sarcastic logic and reason. He just totally killed him. Where it's like, bro, if you're talking about a content creator that you're saying criticize Valiverse at one point, right? And now they're working the booth. Who else could you be? Just say who you're talking about. A grown ass man that's scared to say names is weak as hell to me. You are weak as hell for that. Like, it is what it is, man. I'm like, similar to Not Top Goon. He said, I went from Voldemort to then clipping me in it. So in the beginning, he was scared to say a name or he didn't want to for whatever weak ass reason. And then now it's like, I got multiple videos dedicated. He's just doing free promo for me at this point. Like, I got multiple videos dedicated to me on the channel. It's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful thing. And I sit over here and laugh about it. And I'm like, dude, a lot of people, they see through the bullshit. Like, I'm not even worried about who doesn't see through it, who does see. Nah, I'm worried about how my people feel about me. Not just people in general. There's always going to be people in general that are going to talk. You know what I'm saying? We got Toy Slayer. Hello from France, man. What is good? We got France in the house. That is awesome. Swift 718. Another person that's been around forever. Can't let these Brooklyn ninjas. Oh, I almost said the wrong word on stream. Can't let these Brooklyn ninjas have anything. Peace, ninja. Peace, Swift, man. I hope you having a good night, man. That's another guy that's been through some real shit and he don't stress shit. I hope Swift is having a good night, man. Scott Hughes. I'm Scott Hughes. 4 smacks to the snack. You know. Oh, man. Ninja, can I get a shout out for the missus? She got my back always. Also, did I miss anything? Yo, shout out to your missus, man. Shout out to her. Always have. Yo, it's crazy because the climate of women that we got nowadays, especially with instant gratification like TikTok and Instagram, it's not what it was. The quality of women out there, they're not what they used to be. And even the quality of men, it's declining, right? So, I mean, if you got a good one, man, shout out to her. Shout out to her for always having your back, Antonio. I hope that you appreciate it. And I hope you do what you need to do to try to keep her, man. Because if she is one of those, just appreciate the time that you do have with her, because everybody's time is limited for multiple reasons. Could be multiple things, but all of our time is limited, man. Shout out to her. And nah, you didn't miss anything. You did not miss anything other than just people having too much time on their hands during the holiday, man. Go laugh, chill, and have a good ass time with your family. Go chill with your friends. Don't be thinking about another man and posting videos about another man, especially on the holiday. I told you guys, I'm done doing that. Though the videos are entertaining, it was a clinical fatality every time I made a video about Kendra, because he's so slow. He fatalities himself the more that he talks. So even though it was so fun, it's like, bro, I don't got the time. I got to focus on bigger and better things, like 100%. And he loves to say his main logic is, oh, well, Ninja's been around for years, trying to make it for years. Bro, you think someone posting one video every 2 months is trying to make it? Is that your definition of trying to be successful? Dude, the second that I actually stuck with being consistent and started posting 2 to 3 times a week, my channel started skyrocketing. That had to do with me being lazy and not being consistent. That's what it had to do with, bro. Like, so all those years that I'm posting 1 or 2 videos once a month, a video once a month, or there was years I didn't even post. Maybe I post 1 video a year. He's looking at it like, oh yeah, look at him trying so hard. That logic is so dumb, because there's so many guys that post just for leisure, just to have a good ass time, just to be a part of the community. And they post 1 video a month. And you're telling me those guys are trying to get their bills paid by YouTube? Shut up, man. Your logic sounds stupid, bro. His logic is, oh, well, if you're posting on YouTube, you're obviously trying to make it. Not true. There's tons of amazing channels, especially custom channels that make like custom vehicles, bro, those guys can't post 2 to 3 times a week. You know how long it takes them to make 1 damn vehicle? They're posting like once every 2 weeks, once a month, once every 2 months. Or look at someone like Talker Art that has found financial freedom and success through his own 9 to 5 and his own job, and that guy posts like once a month, if that. Even when he was trying to be the most consistent, I'm like, this guy's not worried about making it on YouTube. Kendra's logic is just so stupid sometimes. Like, when it comes to certain things, it's so dumb, man. Shout out to the Desco for the super chat. Any news on the Discord? You know what? I'm gonna keep it real with you. The news that I have is that I looked up on YouTube how to set up a Discord. That because I know it's something that I have to do. So I actually looked it up, and then usually after I try to figure out some shit on for myself, if it fails or I'm having trouble, then I'll contact the Great White Potato and be like, bro, give me the rundown, give me the Spark Notes version. So I got one coming. Don't worry about it. I'm going to set up a Discord, man. Thank you for asking about that, and thank you for being a channel member. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the super chat. But Jester says turning down sponsors because it doesn't align with your own beliefs and yes, yes, man, yes. Oh shit, we got Jerkmonger who finally became a I say finally, it's not like he had to, but yo guys, especially when it comes to art, he's an amazing artist, and he's been around for basically since day one supporting the channel, man. Shout out to Jerkmonger, man. I hope you were good. Thank you for joining the channel. Definitely appreciate that, man. Thank you. I hope all is well with you. Geek Troll Geek Troll TV. Don't block me like Kendra, please. With the little crying face. Yo, I don't honestly, bro. I don't think that guy blocks people to be. I don't know if he deletes comments, but I wouldn't go. I don't know. I don't try not to say shit that I don't know for sure. I don't know if he blocks people. But Kendra is sensitive as hell. Kendra be blocking people left and right, left and right. Like, to me, the only way I'll block you, it don't matter if you want to attack me, but if you're saying really vulgar stuff, a lot of times YouTube flags your comment anyway. Sometimes they even flag comments that are PG-13 and don't even say nothing wrong. So I don't know if anybody's ever tried to comment and then you're like, where's my comment? It's not there. That may have been YouTube saying that something was R-rated or negative about your comment, so then they flag it. But I only block people or delete them or stuff when they're attacking other people in the comments. Like, the one person or the few people that's like, I'm gonna comment on everybody else's stuff, attacking it, of course that person gets blocked. But if you want to leave a negative comment to me talking about how you hate me, whatever, and because you don't got friends or family or nothing better to do with your time, or you're just not appreciative, like I said, you don't even need friends or family. Just be appreciative that you still have time left on this earth. Like, try to do something with that amount of time. Like, if you don't have that and you just want to hate me, it's okay to leave a hateful comment towards me. I'm not gonna block you for that. But if once you're attacking other people, yeah, 100%, you're gonna get blocked for that. Venom says, hey, Ninja, you ever feel bad for getting enjoyment out of your hobby? My mom passed away in September and it's been rough at times when I see a figure I'm excited about. I looked. Sometimes I keep figures close to my desk that I can't open because of who I got them from. They're not here no more, like they passed away. But I have like an entire wall now of figures that I just can't open. Like, I can't bring myself to open them. I'm not a mint on card collector. I want to open these figures. But and then also certain times, especially depending on your relationship with the person that passed, if this is, let's say, one of your top 3 or top 5 pillars for stability and support, and you know, just that type of person to you that passed, and hell yeah, it could be 100. You're not going to find enjoyment in a lot of things. I'm sure that's just not collecting. You know, collecting may be getting it the worst, but it may be hard to find enjoyment in a bunch of things that you found enjoyment in before. And what I would say is just give it time. Like, time doesn't help you forget anything, right? But over time, you're supposed to, especially, I'm assuming that you're a male, like as a man or a young man or whatever, like, we have to find a way to heal over time. We have to find a way to keep fighting. We have to find a way to keep moving forward over time. So just give it time. And what I notice is those figures that either I cry looking at or it's hard for me to open, after I give it some time, when I look at the figure, sometimes I still cry, but I'm not crying out of negative emotions. I'm not crying because I'm saying, oh, I miss this person, this isn't fair, they're not here. I'm crying out of appreciation. I'm crying out of appreciation because I had them in my life to begin with. And there's some guys that have nobody in their life and nothing. Some guys never had a stable anything in their life. And here I am, lucky enough to have multiple pillars of stability and good role models in certain areas of my life. And it hurts sometimes. Like, you could definitely cry looking at a figure that you know where you got it from. And I'm sorry for your loss, because September was, I'm sure for you it feels like yesterday, but September was not too long ago. My mom passed away in September, and it's been rough at times when I see a figure I'm excited about. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, that is a part of the course. That is a part of the journey. Don't stress it. Give it time, and you might find a new reason to appreciate or like figures and stuff, especially if in any way, shape, or form she contributed to that passion of yours. It's kind of like, hey, you're also helping a person stay here and they would want you to be happy with the figure, right? So it's just give it time. It's a part of the course. You're not crazy. You're not going through like some. I hate when people say, "Oh, I know what you're going through," and I can't measure your pain, bro. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say I know exactly what you're going through, but I can say I have been through similar, and I've noticed no matter how many times I've gone through similar, if I give it some time, I always just try to be positive. So I always try to find a reason to appreciate over hate or be sad, or just give it time and you'll find a reason to appreciate those memories that are making it hard, because it's really the memories that are making anything hard for you, right? So give it time and you could curve those memories into more positive ones. Still might make you cry though. I still cry at times, but it's a very appreciative cry, or just tear and shit like that. Shout out to Venom for that comment, man. Peter, it's morphin' time. Hell yeah, man. You already know what time it is.
All right then. It's morphin' time. Dragon sword.
Facts, man. Top Knot Goon says, my condolences, Venom. If you ever need someone to talk to, you're at the right place. Please take care. 100%, man. Yo, yeah. I'm not surprised, but y'all don't realize how much of a stand-up guy Goon actually is. I know he looks like a menace to society and a straight thug from the UK streets. He looks like a UK rapper, a drill rapper from UK. But I'm telling you, man, this guy got a big ass heart. Low key, he got a big ass heart. This is the type of community that I want to build, where like people just support each other. People just support each other, and let's hate on companies, guys. Let's not hate on other people. Even if you see someone or they do something that you disagree with, or try not to take it out of context. You want to shine a light on it, sure. And then you just keep it moving. Don't give it too much of your time. Like, don't give it too much of your energy. Don't have an emotional investment tied up into hating on another man, hating their viewpoints, hating who they are, bro, just focus on laughing and loving the life that you have. Like, focus on the good shit, bro, because we're all running out of time. Do not waste your time on a national holiday like Thanksgiving thinking about anybody in a negative way, let alone me, because I can guarantee you I'm not thinking about you. I said earlier, I brought up a punk with toys, and I'm like, I don't know the guy. I think he was at Joe Fest. I saw him at Joe Fest. Seemed like an okay guy. I'm like, if he has an issue or he doesn't like me, I'm like, that's a one-way issue. But I'm like, I'm not gonna waste time hating on someone, especially someone that I don't know or anything like that, man. And I don't know, it's crazy. It's crazy the type of world we live in and the quality of people that we're getting nowadays. Venom says, thanks all, and I'll pull through, especially when I watch vids like Articulated Ninja talking about figs I'm interested in. It makes life go on, but not in a bad way. Like it's felt since. I appreciate you, man. I hope you keep watching the videos, and like I said, just take it slow. And there's nothing wrong with being sad. There's nothing wrong with having to take a break with certain things, or not finding enjoyment. Like, there's nothing wrong. It's a part of, the only thing consistent in life is change. So we have to find new reasons and new ways to appreciate certain things. But I appreciate that, man. Thank you for even bringing that up in the first place. Scott Hughes, Ninja, just a further note, there was a troll tonight that made multiple accounts that got blocked because he said criminal remark. Oh, wow, that's wild. That's wild. I appreciate you letting me know that. That is weird. That is disgusting. And that's why involving kids, bro, that's why I don't like using the word community, because not everybody in the toy community, I feel like community is such a word, like where like people actually come together and they're in some form of an agreement or some form. Bro, you collect an action figure, so what? Just because you collect a figure doesn't mean we're a part of the same team. And there are a lot of weird people in this niche, like in this collecting hobby. Bringing up kids is wild. That is wild. Or even significant others. And bro, I could have taken some crazy personal attacks towards Kendra, towards a bunch of people regarding family. What are you even thinking doing something like that? Like I said, those bullshit channels already stooped to a new low. Like I said, posting on holidays, and they got too much time on their hands. They're thinking about other men too much, crying because the shoe fits them. But then you have some people that even take it a step further. It's weird, bro. It's weird. Nothing was weirder than Kendra saving dildos to his phone for me while thinking about me. That is weird, bro. Like I said, you need friends. Everybody needs friends and brothers in a community in their life to be like, yo, that's not a good look, bro. Don't do that, bro. Like, that's not a good look. Don't do it. Everybody, that's why you should have friends and people that you trust to run stuff by. Because sometimes you could be emotional in the moment and not realize, yo, this is not a good look. But Thank you, Scott, for taking care of that and letting me know. Hal Jordan says, let's face the facts. If the 3POA made an OnlyFans with Ninja and Mad Hatter, yo, that would be dope, bro. That would be an R-rated ass. That would be an R-rated ass OnlyFans. Shout out to Mad Hatter too, man. I appreciate Mad Hatter's content. Just incredible. Collector Disconnect, Art G, Disavow. Like, there's so many guys, man. There's so many guys and so many pillars at this point in the community, especially that represents the new age, not the older age that messed a lot of stuff up, like the new age content creators. I'm gonna say articulated Chad because that's what he's gonna forever be to me. But there's so many new age creators, man, that like they really work hard, man. They really work hard and do what they got to do. I'm not talking about those guys when I say bullshit ass channels, and they know that. That's why none of them got butthurt about it and got all in their feelings. You know who got in their feelings? Troll TV and Kendra. They got in their damn feelings about it. And I get why, because they know low key they got a bullshit ass channel. It is what it is. I'm gonna have more videos on their channel now. They're gonna promote me some more. Please go promote me some more. Send people to my page, because the second that they watch this live stream or they watch any of my videos, they quickly realize, or you quickly look like the idiot. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just some common sense stuff. Yo, ammo to go, man.
You ain't lying.
Damn, man. Gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Ammo. Thank you, Ammo. I appreciate that so much. Because even if those members don't stay, at least they get to watch some new content, and they could choose if they want to stick around and permanently be members. But it's given opportunities to other people to enjoy some content and, you know, be a part of this community here. Like, I feel like when I say community, I'm talking about, I feel like it's split into 2 different sides. And we got me, we got 3POA, we got Retro, we got Just Incredible, we got Mad Hatter, we got there's sides, man. Whether you want to admit it or not, there's sides. And I just feel like there's more realistic content creators that try to be more down to earth, more honest, more, and then there's other guys that just scream on YouTube videos and just have wild takes for the company. Like, and we're not on that side, man. But thank you for giving more opportunity to people on my channel, Ammo. I appreciate that 100%. Yo, guys, I appreciate everybody that stuck around for this long. If you are a channel member, we are going live in 10 minutes. I'm gonna try to make that only like 30 minutes or an hour, but if you are a channel member, try to stick around for that. If you can't catch the replay, I appreciate everybody that's here, everybody that watched. We've carried over 230 people for a long ass time. I appreciate you guys watching. This was just me venting about some bullshit ass channels. That's all this was. I was just venting, man, because I feel like these guys, half of me feels bad for them. They are lacking something. They are lacking something 100%, man. Or they're just doing it for clicks and views. And hey, I understand that too. If your channel's so bullshit, you have to do certain things for clicks and views. I get that perspective too, man. Yo, I hope everybody had a good ass Thanksgiving. My next live, we are doing giveaways publicly and privately. So, man, I hope everybody had a good ass Thanksgiving. Y'all be safe, man. Avoid the drama. Laugh at shit. Laugh at people. Literally. That's what we spent the entire night doing. Laughing at bullshit channels and bullshit people with bullshit takes. Laugh at that shit, man, and just keep it moving, because life is way too short. Way too short. I appreciate everybody that stuck around to the end. And I saw this and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm just going to make this my outro. Even if it gets videos demonetized or whatever, I'm like, I love this song so much. So I'm like, we might as well just make this my outro. I appreciate you guys. Life is short. Remember, stick around, man. Stick around for the private. Find the link on my page for the private video. That we'll be going live at 10 minutes, man. Y'all be safe. Life is short. Try to appreciate it more than you complain about it. Peace.
I don't wanna grow up on a Toys R Us kid. They got a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with. I don't wanna grow up.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They got the best for so much less.
You'll really flip your lid.
Some bikes too, trains too, video games. It's the biggest toy store there is. Gee whiz! I don't wanna grow up, 'cause baby, if I did, I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
Once a Toys R Us kid?
Always a Toys R Us kid.